Rappa is such a fun character, so we're going to put her in a team with only 4 stars plus the Harmony Trailblazer, and let's see how she performs. The Ron Mayless aspect of this team, hopefully, is made up just ever so slightly by the fact that Asta is going to be giving us enough speed to be able to squeeze out a couple of extra actions with Rappa. So let's not waste any more time, let's get right into the fight and see how this 4-star only version of Rappa's team does. So here we go, entering battle on our graffiti surfboard. Quite a nice animation, if I must say so myself. Probably one of the best ways to enter a battle, Green Goblin graffiti style. Now, we're going to go ahead and skill with both of these characters, trying to take down the toughness of these two as much as possible. The goal, we're going to be able to see a little bit in the future, is to take down their toughness almost to nothing, to try to increase the amount of energy we can gain from Rappa to get this second ultimate back faster. And also, what we want to pay attention to is the points. I'm actually probably going to make a mistake here, but we're going to see how the points that you can get to Rappa, because they don't overcap past 10, is going to make it so you can actually wiggle around a little bit with the maneuvering of the attacks to kind of maximize the amount of stacks you're getting and also the amount of energy you're getting. Now, here, we're going to go ahead and ultimate, or skill rather, with Gallagher to get the ultimate up. Now, we want that for the toughness. And the best thing is that we're actually going to have one enemy not broken. Every time an elite is broken, Rappa's going to get 10 energy. So if we can actually hold off as much as possible, we can go ahead and ult here with Rappa, because our ult is going to give us a free turn. Not advanced to 100% or advanced to nothing, but a free turn just randomly. So we're going to get 2 back-to-back here, 465 break effect, and we're at 8 points of her ninja tech in her talent, which is one of the most important things to actually pay attention to, because we're getting an extra 400% break damage multiplier, plus a whole bunch of extra toughness. Now here, what we're going to do is break on the first one. Now, that is a mistake here, because since we broke on the second one, we actually only got 2 points extra. We would have got 4 points from Rappa, which I guess doesn't matter now, because it's going to die regardless, but that was a tiny bit of a mistake right there just to pay attention to. Now, we got the ult up, which is wonderful, because we held and didn't break both elites before we used the ultimate on Rappa. That's why that little interaction was important in that situation. Now, we also held off on the enhanced basic attack from Gallagher. That's why we skilled twice in a row, just for this certain moment to take down the toughness of that. And then the 30% Watchmaker buff is going to be coming in, that extra break effect. Beautiful. And then we can go ahead and ult from Rappa. We're going to get 2 actions back to back here, and let's see what this does. A bang. Well, this is going to do nothing, because we're not going to break, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. And the real action, bang, and the bang. The action advance is going to come in handy, and it looks like we've got 3 Rappa turns back to back. Let's see what this does this time. 661. That's some pretty good damage. Can we get the ult up on Asta? Ugh, that's rough. That's real rough, but it's fine. Let's see if we can take the damage down as much as possible. Probably won't be able to get it before Asta. Let's see how much this drop does. Okay. Okay, not too bad. 1%. Okay, I guess a basic will have to do it. Luckily, we're actually in range to dance the Harmony Trailblazer to 0 action value, which means that even if he gets imprisoned or CC'd, whatever, in that alien state, we will be fine. Let's get a good distribution of left and right here. Pretty damn good. And let's actually also go ahead and pop the ultimate from the Trailblazer, just because in case he gets taken and we don't have the skill points to cleanse, which we don't have the skill points to cleanse with Gallagher. Oh, okay, you know what? 90 out of 110 means that we can actually get the ultimate up here, which is absolutely wonderful. That means that we're going to get a ton of damage, and most importantly, implant that debuff from the Linksha Light Cone we've got on Gallagher. It's not very important to have Linksha's Light Cone on Gallagher, because it's only 18% toughness damage. However, I needed it to just break that threshold in the first wave to just ever so slightly be able to clear. Now let's see what this does here. We've got no stacks, so we're not going to be dealing any extra damage, which is one massive downside when you're facing bosses. Luckily, that extra toughness bar they have is massive for the damage we're dealing with Rappa, but 916,000 is pretty damn crazy. That is like Ron May numbers with a Firefly. That's pretty damn good. A bang, and a bang. It's over. Let's go. Now, for the builds, Rappa was sitting at 159. 157 is actually her breakpoint if you can use Ron May's extra 10% speed buff from her talent. That is going to make it so if you use that 50% action advance that you get from the light cone, you're going to be able to get 3 turns, 4 technically if you count the free one, in the first wave with Rappa, which is massive. Very, very important to have her hit that breakpoint so you can be able to get that extra action to reduce the cycle count. Now, as for the break effect, we've got somehow a flat 250, which is extremely pleasing to my eyes, I must say. But as for the light cone really quickly, so we've got the 60% break effect, the 30% energy, so we can get that ultimate immediately. However, to be honest, it's kind of easy if you just hold off on the ultimate a little bit, which is what you want to do innately, because you want to be able to deal the break damage with Rappa. Especially without Ron May, her toughness damage is not very impressive whatsoever, so it's very important to be able to maximize the amount of damage we're dealing in the actions that Rappa has. Now, as for the second part of her, third part technically, of her light cone, after the first 2 basic attacks, we're going to be getting that 50% action advance, and that is why 157 is important to be able to get that breakpoint. Technically, it's 167. So now here we're going to go ahead and there's the traces. Now, as for the relics, just standard super break set because we're using the Harmony Trailblazer and E0 Rappa for now. Now, we've got the Harmony Trailblazer sitting at 240% break effect on Memories of the Past, also faster than Rappa, right? 159. The speed's really quick if we just check through them. It goes Harmony Trailblazer at 159, then it goes Gallagher, 159 but slower, and the slowest, also 159, is Rappa, because we do want Rappa to be the slowest one here. She will skip ahead with the light cone, but it's fine. Now, as for the relics, we've got the Watchmaker set on the Trailblazer. Nothing too special. Forge, because the speed is really good and we are facing fire weak enemies, so it's fine. E6 Trailblazer. Asta here is at 170 speed. And on the Dance Dance Dance. Now, as for the relics, we got a 4-piece Messenger and a 2-piece Von Whack, because that's the only thing. And we've got E6. What? Why do I? Okay, I guess I made a mistake here, but that energy regen is the biggest thing that we lost because we could have got that ultimate. So, you know what? Forget that this is an E0 Asta. It's completely fine. Now, Gallagher here is at 220% break effect, middle speed. Linksha's Light Cone, because that extra 18% increased damage we can get is very good for her damage. However, this is a very bad light cone, in my opinion. Very, very bad light cone. If you guys haven't got this and are thinking about getting this because it's still on the banner, don't bother, because it's just not the level of strength that a light cone like Zhao's light cone can give, for example, especially because the most important thing, the biggest downside to this light cone, is that it's only applied with the ultimate. Just, I don't even want to talk about it. Very, very sad. Now, as for the relics, also super break, just because we want a little bit of extra damage with Gallagher. Forge, of course, and Gallagher is also... I'm extremely appreciative of this creator experience server, but I forgot to unlock my Eidolons for my Gallagher and Asta. But you know what? It's completely fine. Whatever. This team's going to be even better if we can actually get this Gallagher 86. But you know what? That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Put into the comments, what do you guys think about the 4-star only version of Rappa? Well, not her 4-star version, but her 4-star team. Right? And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Discord. Link is in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.